Uh, this ain't national news. I don't think it might be because this is one of them situations where. Hold on, let me make sure this thing on. All right, it was on. Turn it back on. All right, this is one of them situations where the police was doing something good. It looked like the police was doing something good.
1/2 mile.
And I was telling y'all that shit fake. And now the truth coming to the light. And they not really making the national news like they was making the fake shit look good. Right now I'm in my city, man. I'm in North Little Rock getting started for the week. In the city of North Little Rock, it's a police officer by the name of Officer Tommy Norman. If you don't know who I'm talking about, let me remind you. He went viral on his videos for playing with the little black kids and bringing them toys and all that, and made it look like he was just a white cop in the hood doing good by young Negroes. And I told y'all, it's a motherfucking lie. I know this man. This shit in my ear kind of low. Can y'all hear me? Damn, it was low. Can y'all hear me? But I was telling you, I'm like, nah, man, that shit fake. These kids belong to women. This I don't want to say they all from the projects or they all doing bad, but in North Little Rock, Arkansas, it's very well known that Officer Tommy Norman frequents the projects in the low-income areas and propositions a lot of these black girls and young women for their little body parts.
5 miles.
He want to have sex with them.
67
He's
north.
a freak like that. Well, everybody be looking at dude like, oh, well, he's such a good dude and he ain't really like that. He just married a black woman. She's a freak like that too. They exposing her all over the internet. Her ads, talking about how, you know, she posted the ads on the little sex websites or whatever, like, I'm married, but she be looking for a third and she trying to have a good time. They exposing all that shit online. And I'm like, they both freaks, they swingers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because dude got a habit of wanting a lot of young black girls. I don't want to say the derogatory term, but he be wanting some of that thing. And it's to the point where, like I say, he be all in the projects, all in the hood, messing with the females with the low self-esteem. You know how I be talking about Usher, like he just smashed anything. Usher got sued by the big girl, weighed about 400 pounds. They gave her a disease. Like, bro, you Usher Raymond. Why is you messing with somebody like that? You could have had any fine-ass woman from the concert, and you go to the big girl house after the concert and lay up with her and give her herpes. Where allegedly, you got to say allegedly, that's how dude is. Like, now one thing I will say, I'm not gonna say the name, but I know one of these big backs that he done laid up with and made a baby with. I ain't gonna say his daughter's name, I ain't gonna say his baby mama's name, but she not even remotely attractive. Like if you see her, you be like, I'm not fucking with her. Got a beautiful daughter. She grown, I can say that. She got a beautiful daughter. Fine as hell. But the mama, and the way I know this, like I'm not putting a 10 on the 20, I'm not making nothing. I met him through his baby mama, the same one that I met my ex-girlfriend through, they cousins. Rest in peace, Wally. My cousin Wally took me over her house. I met her cousin, and we hit it off. we get to messing around. I'm in one room knocking something down. Officer such and such in the next room knocking something down. This was already his baby mama at the time though. And I'm like, bro, what did you got the police over here? He's like, that's my baby daddy. Yo, what? This was way before the viral and all that shit started going viral. His reputation in the hood was deep. Way before any other videos and shit about the kids started going viral. That's why when the shit started happening, I'm like, hold on. Y'all don't even know this man be trying to knock these kids' mama off. Some of them he actually already is. That's why he coming around doing things for them, because he getting something out their mama. Now, disposing the rest of shit, let me lay it down to you. He was exposed and arrested because, like I say, it was a girl started posting screenshots of her inbox and shit with dudes talking about how he'll pay her $1 a lick. All he needs about 200 licks and he'll change her life in 30 minutes and all. Like this is how he be doing with the hood girls. He all in her inbox talking that nice nasty shit.
Keep right to US 67 North.
He in her inbox talking that nice nasty shit. Where she exposed it. And this time, I guess it stuck. It hit a little close to home. And when he went home, the black woman he married to started putting the beats on him. The beats by Dre. Him being a peace officer, he couldn't handle that. He didn't know that, bro, you are an officer of the law and a peace officer. You supposed to walk away. You supposed to know that better than anybody. He didn't. He got his lick back. And when the police showed up, they say she had a little bruise on her chest. Now, from what I'm hearing, he had some wounds or scratches and shit on his neck or whatever. But she had a bruise on her chest and they arrested him.
Keep right to US 67
I believe domestic battery now is a felony. So you being a police officer, I don't think they gonna let you continue working that job. Now, they had him with no bond, as you can see on the thumbnail, on his bond. Now, this is the thing about it. And I hate to even say this dude's name, but it always popped up at the same time. The Charlie Kirk situation. You see a lot of us melanated folks went brain dead and start feeling sorry for dude, taking up a dude. Now, like everybody else is saying, I don't feel like he should have been murdered. I don't give a damn.
Continue.
I'm not saying he should have been, but I don't really give a damn. Like, I don't have too much sympathy for him. Because I've seen too many videos of him calling George Floyd a scumbag, talking about how if he get on a plane and he see the pilot black, that he gonna pray that the pilot actually know how to fly and didn't just get the job because he black, affirmative action and shit. And I'm like, bro, stop being so dumb and dumb racist to the fact that you think an airline would give somebody a job because of skin color and not because they can actually fly a plane and keep people alive. You think they gonna take a chance on letting everybody die, wrecking the airplane and everything just to say, well, we gave a black man a chance? No, nigga. I seen a video he was talking about, I don't give a damn what a black woman went to school to learn. She's still inferior to white people. And if she got a job, it gotta be because of affirmative action, because black women ain't got the capacity on the level of white folks. So it's always gonna be white people that were more qualified than her. And I'm like, that type of shit right there make me not care what happened to you. I'm not saying you deserved it, but I'm also saying I don't really give a damn. It don't affect me. I didn't cry, I didn't feel bad. Just like you didn't cry, feel bad when you were saying none of this stuff about my people. When you were saying all this stuff about me, you didn't put my name on it. But I guarantee you, if you ever met me, then you would think some bad shit about me, only because I got this skin on me. And I keep telling y'all, I'm like, black people ain't racist, bro. Black people don't be racist. If we was, then why did so many black people give a damn about dude when he died? Now let's switch it back to Officer Norman. These black women in Arkansas, bro, Little Rock, North Little Rock, is going crazy about dude. They putting it all on the wife. Well, one woman gonna tell me, well, she probably hit him first. As a black woman, you see another black woman get beat on, and the first thing you say is, she probably hit the white man first, the white police officer. And I'm like, it don't matter if she did or didn't. This man is a trained police officer. He know what to do in situations like that, which is remove yourself from the situation. You don't start hitting the woman's back. Bro, walk off. Walk off. Like, I'm gonna ask you a serious question. What do a black woman supposed to do if a black man beating on her? Supposed to call the police, right? Well, let me ask you this. Who the hell do a black woman call when it's a white police officer beating on her? You supposed to call one of us? You supposed to call a black man? Don't work like that. I'm gonna pull up to the situation. He gonna shoot me. I'm gonna be dead. And he gonna get away with killing me. There is nothing I can pull up and do to him that I'm gonna get away with. I can't come save you because the white police beating on you. Well, that's your husband or not. They gonna tell me, hey, you should have stayed out of it. You should have never got involved. You should have called the police. Well, she called the police. When the police came, they arrested the police for battery, domestic, whatever. Locked him up with no bond. But this the same police officer is going viral because he always hanging with the black kids. He always hanging in the hood. He always hanging in the projects. The rapper gang gave the nigga like 300,000. And I'm looking like, man, I wish you can go back and find my video. I'm like, man, I wish I could have a conversation with Gang right now and let him know how you just gave your money away, you damn dummy. Dude got lawsuits on him about women that was supposed to get some type of proceeds and they never got the money. Told y'all this shit. Before it even went down, I was like, man, you just wasted your money, bro. That money ain't fit to go to buy no damn kid, no toys for no damn kids, bro. Dude ain't doing that shit out the kindness of his heart. He not motherfucking super cop, love the black people trying to fix the community. This man out here trying to get his rocks off. That 300,000 went to some poo nanny. He out here buying some. You know what I'm saying? But if I would have said that before dude got arrested, when I put that first video out, if the world would have watched it, they'd be like, oh man, Phil, you just hating, Uncle Phil, you just hating, bro. That man really for the community. Wanna know how I know? Because they still doing it. They see what's going on. These black women out here still. Who gonna help them? One of them said this to me on Facebook. She was like, Phil, you ever notice? He said, I wonder why all these black men and all these black boys need help. But the only ones saying they ever got some help from him is these black women, these black girls. I said, because these black men and these black boys ain't got no pussy for dude. He can't get no pussy out there. So what is he gonna be in their face helping them for? That tell you what's going on right there. When you swerve down, you help the community, but only black women can say, oh, well, he came by my house and gave me some money. He bought me some groceries. I promise you, all the little prostitutes and all the little strippers is mad. I had to block one that I was real cool with. I kept a screenshot too, just so I could prove my point if I need to. I might post it on her just to prove a point. She come on my page mad as hell about people exposing Officer Tommy Norman. And she like, oh, y'all talking all this shit and judging dude. Let's not forget, I was like 15, 16 years old when I was out here stripping and doing all this, and y'all was all in my inbox and trying to holler at me. She put this on my page, under my post. And she was like, y'all was out here having sex with me and all this and that, and I was underage. And I told her. She also said, well, Phil, not you. I was young when you met me, but I wasn't 15, 16 young. And I told her just like this, well, what they got to do with me or Officer Tommy Norman's situation? Because I ain't never bought no pussy. Not just from you, from nobody, and I ain't never fucked no female that was underage. So why would you even put some shit like that on my page? Like you trying to expose me for some shit. It ain't happening. I appreciate the fact that you said that you wasn't a child when I met you, but that had nothing to do with nothing. Because like you just said, you wasn't no damn child when I met you. You a grown ass woman right now. You was grown when I met you about 10 years ago. So why is you on putting this shit on my page about niggas? Go put that shit on their page. Yeah, because I don't get down like that. And I'm like, what they got to do with Norman? You come on my page talking about how you was stripping and had it for sale at a young age. What they got to do with this man beating on his wife? You mad about us getting on dude's ass, so now you want to try to expose everybody else. But what they got to do with what I'm talking about? If you want to expose these niggas that was doing wrong by you as a child, make a post, expose them niggas. I'm not going to take up on them. But don't move it on my page like I had something to do with it. Cause you and your feelings, cause we talking about dude. And it's like I told my mama. Why is all the women who be having it for sale and doing all this nasty freaky shit mad? She wasn't the only one. I said, you know why? Because dude was paying some bills at their house. Dude was tricking with them. Dude was getting something out of them. And now that he getting exposed and he in jail, them bills ain't getting paid no more. They ain't getting their parts of that $300,000 no more. They mad. And like I say, she was not the only stripper. She just the only one that I knew personally. Like I know her in real life. When I met her, I knew she was a dancer. I didn't know she had it for sale. And I damn sure ain't buy none. I got some, I did not buy it. When I was dealing with her, I wasn't treating her like, you know what I'm saying, some random ass thought or some prostitute. Man, that one was all in my house. Weeks at a time. It wasn't no situation where I'm out here, you know what I'm saying, treating you like you was a prostitute or a stripper or something. I was really fucking with you. And that's why I'm like, why would you even come on my page with that bullshit? Because you know I ain't that type of nigga. I ain't never been that type of nigga. But when I see bullshit, I'm gonna expose it. I'm not gonna let the world sit around thinking dude is some damn super cop out here trying to make relationships better between the police and the black folks. Because I know he don't give a damn about us. He give a damn about some ass. That's all it ever been. That's all I've ever seen with my two eyes. When I see the black woman need help, he trying to hit something. That's why, like I said, ain't no black dude coming like, yeah, man, dude help me pay a bill. Dude be coming over and talking to me when I'm feeling suicidal. And, man, I just got out the pen and he be encouraging me to, you know what I'm saying, hold it down, man, to get right, man. Don't go back, bro. Do what you got to do. If you need a little something, just holler at me, man. I'm going to help you stay afloat. No, that's not him. The world think it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go Google this shit. If you Google Officer Tommy Norman, you're going to see pictures of him with little black kids. You're going to read stories and see videos of dude playing with the black kids, coming to the neighborhood. Everybody talking about, oh, man, he be coming through here messing with the kids, man. He play basketball with the kids. And say, bro, go talk to the people in the projects who just stood out there doing their project shit, just outside watching him make women down and then disappear into their apartment. Come back out 45 minutes later. You know what I'm saying? Go talk to some of these women just exposing him, showing the text message about how he's trying to lick between their legs and shit. Yeah. Put some of that shit on CNN. Put some of that shit on Fox News like y'all do all that good shit. Unite. Put that man mug shot where he'd have been arrested on blast. You're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna be the world news. They still gonna push that good shit. These people feed you what they want to feed you. They change the narrative and shape and shift it all they want to. We celebrate Martin Luther King Day every motherfucking year. And guess what? What they be pumping in your head? What they be teaching you in school? The I Have a Dream speech? Guess what? That wasn't his last speech. That man came back and said, I had a nightmare. He said, man, I'm starting to realize that that dream I had was more of a nightmare, and then they killed him. When he said that, that's when they killed him. When he was telling black folks to bow down and get rid of your black libraries and your black grocery stores and your black schools where your black teachers care about you, when he was pushing the narrative of get rid of that and go join the white folks and hold hands with them and let them give you books from 8th grade when your kids is in the 10th grade, and when he was telling them, hey man, don't go shopping at the mom and pop store where the dude to look out for your family and give you some groceries to payday. Go shop at Kroger's and Walmart, where when you walk in there, them folks don't give a damn about you. You can't go in Kroger's and tell them, hey man, my kid's hungry today on a Tuesday, and if you give me some food today, I will gladly pay you a little interest on Thursday when I get my check. They gonna like, get out my store. Oh, he's stealing. Let me search your bag. Let me search your cart. Let me see your receipt. That's what they gonna tell you. But if you would have went to that neighborhood store where them black folks used to own it, and you'd have told them, hey man, Michael hungry, bro, and I just ain't got it right now. Can you, you know what I'm saying? Can you loan me a loaf of bread and some lunch meat, man? A jug of milk, and I'll pay you back in 2 days when I get paid. You know I'm good for it. Man, go on, take care of that, man. Just bring me $10 when you get paid. You know what I'm saying? Before the I Have a Dream speech, black people had their own hospitals, black hospitals. They had their own library, black libraries. They had their own schools, their own teachers, their own doctors, their own hospitals. We had all that because the white folks wasn't fucking with us. And I ain't trying to be on no racist shit, but I'm just saying we had all our own shit. We was owners. We was the CEOs and CFOs of everything we did because we had to be. But they made us feel like they shit was more superior to ours and we should be trying to give them. They didn't tell us that these folks didn't want us over there. They didn't tell us, hey bro, you try to take your ass over there to Central in Little Rock, Arkansas, them folks gonna be spitting on you and busting your head and throwing water and chili on you and throwing piss on you and trying to jump you in the classroom. And bro, you gonna be having to use the National Guard to get you in that school. And the I Have a Dream speech made you feel like one day we'll be holding hands and little black boys and little white girls. And then he came right back and said, hey man, I didn't really think this shit through. I just thought about what they were telling us we wanted, and then I wasn't thinking about what they did not want and what they was gonna fight to keep from happening and what they was gonna do to us. You know what I'm saying? And when he made that speech, you can go find it. When he did that interview, you can go watch it. They took his life. And after they took his life, they never spoke on that part again. You never heard about the nightmare to the point where a lot of us don't know shit about it. Uncle Phil had to tell it to you. Some of y'all hear me talking about it. I know the ones that really fuck with me, I know y'all know me good enough to say, well shit, if Uncle Phil saying it, I know it's real. I still, like I used to tell you when I first started, don't never just take my word for it. I always go educate yourself on anything I tell you. That way you know for a fact that when you tell the next person, you know exactly what the hell you talking about. Don't just say, well, Uncle Phil said. Nah, I want you to go find out for yourself. That way you know exactly what you're talking about when you tell the next person. And you can tell them with all confidence, hey bro, I know what I'm talking about. Go look it up for yourself though. Tell them the same thing. Go look it up for yourself. So everybody know. But like they told you, if you want to have something for one of us, put it in a book. When I had one up, put it in a book. I see it, man. Only a single running lights on this train. But shit, man, you know, These folks they gonna paint you a picture and it's gonna look so real. They doing it right now. Trying to take all the black history out the schools and out the museums. So 50, 60 years from now, the kids growing up will be just like we is with the Martin Luther King shit. They're like, nigga, no way. What the hell going on up here? They were like, no, nigga, not. Man, slavery was not that bad. That's what they want us to think. Slavery was not that bad. They don't want you to know that they was cutting people private parts off, and they were hanging folks, and they was taking kids from the mamas like property and raising them to be cattle and slaves. They don't want you to know that the English language ain't your original language. They don't want you to know that they stripped you of all your heritage and all that. And if we take all this out the museums and out the books, you know, the books that y'all already don't want to read, pretty soon, it's going to be exactly that. People going to swim down there, hey, man, y'all did not come from Africa, man. Y'all not African Americans, y'all black Americans. Y'all came over here looking for a better life, but we found out why you didn't have a better life in Africa, Jamaica, or wherever you came from, because y'all just lazy, bro. It's in your blood. Y'all lazy. Y'all didn't build America. We helped y'all by giving y'all jobs, letting y'all work the field, man, because hell, you couldn't do nothing else. You couldn't think to work the kind of job we were working. And that's when you ask them, well, what kind of job was you working? You wasn't working in the field. You wasn't no businesses down here like that for you to run and you to go into the office every day. You was an overseer. You was a slave owner. You know what I'm saying? We let these folks control the narrative. They 50 years from now, they're gonna be saying we was indentured servants. I wonder why. They won't do our Mexican brothers like that. They won't tell them, hey, come to America, but this is what we gonna have for you. We got some work that needs to be done. We got highways need to be built, all type of shit. I mean, but let's be real. That's what they come over here and do anyway. The work don't nobody else want to do. They do it with a smile on their face. They feed their family. They take care of their business. But every once in a while, you get one that'll step out of the box they want them in. They go get a corporate job, and then they run and tell the folks, hey, man, he got your job. They try to tell us that they taking all your black jobs. What the hell is a black job, bro? I know what it is. The shit that you don't nobody else want to do, you think that's a black job. The shit that the Mexicans is doing, the hotel work, and you know what I'm saying, the selling of the oranges and the building of the freeways and that type of shit, you feel like, oh, that's what black folks supposed to be doing. They taking black jobs. Now, fool, the president took a black job. It should have been a black woman in office. But they had us so fooled, so believing. I see people right now talking about this is why a black woman shouldn't be in office. They said that about his wife, about Tommy Norman's wife. They were like, see, that's the perfect example why black woman shouldn't be president, because look how she just went off on that man and started hitting that man because some shit she read on the internet. I'm like, man, y'all act like, the dude we got in office ain't a goddamn train wreck. He not educated on laws or how even the government work, and he done been president before and he still don't know this shit. You a businessman and an ex-president, you don't even know how a tariff work? You don't realize the tariffs is making it hard on us, not hard on the China. Everybody piss you off, you want to put a tariff on it and make it worse on us. But I told y'all, don't think these folks is just stupid. You think these folks stupid, you crazy as hell. Because I told y'all about Project 2025, and they were like, well, that was just some things we was talking about. We wasn't making a manual for President Trump to destroy America in 2025. Then how the hell did this man win and execute over half of the plans for Project 2025 already and turn America into some shit? I told y'all, they want to turn America down so they can control us and build it back up how they want to. You tear America down, you get to change the rules. Martial law. You can change the laws and the rules, and you don't need Congress and you don't need the Senate. You get to make your own damn rules. That's what he wants. And these folks is behind him because that's what they want, because they truly believe that once he gets to making his own rules, it's going to benefit them. Oh man, be for real. I told y'all last week, all these folks have been promised and told, hey man, y'all are better than these Negroes. Y'all better than them. And the only reason you ain't got what you deserve is because they got it. Well, we need you to vote us in the office so we can take it from them and give it back to y'all. So we can all be doing good. Give a damn how they end up. We gonna start with the Mexicans. As soon as you get me in office, I'm running the motherfucking Mexicans up out of here. These folks like, hey! They seen it happen, they were like, what? Do we feel bad for them? They should have just came over. They should have came legal. That's the new go back to Africa. You should have came over here the right way. Is the new go back where you came from. I can try and tell y'all this shit. And like I say, with me, it ain't even about being racist. It's about being defensive because I'm not no damn dumbass nigga. I see this shit happen every day. I don't have nothing against people for being white, but I do have something against white people doing what they doing, the sneaky, underhanded shit, because they know they don't like us. They know they don't want to see us where we at. And that ain't everybody. It ain't everybody. What you got to think about is, white people are like 51% of this country. We 13. So what is everybody at night? My guy, it could be triple what we is. That ain't everybody. But it's still triple what we is. It suppress our voice. You know, way back in the beginning, they were calling us 3/5 of a person. Cut our little voice down to 3/5. They didn't want us to be a whole person. They don't want to use the votes of the people to say, well, go. They want to use the electoral college. That way they can sway it whatever. Why people be like, your vote don't count. They're a little bit right. Because at the end of the day, the electors don't do what they want to do. And it's not always what you want them to do. That's why every 4 years they tell us, like, bro, get your black ass out and vote. Because if you get out there and make it undeniable, then it makes it harder for them to go over your head and do what the fuck they want to do anyway. But when your lazy ass sit at the house and you think your vote don't count, you ain't get out and say nothing, you ain't make yourself heard, yeah, they gonna do what they want to do. And it's gonna look like they did the right thing. You got to make it known that they did the wrong thing. And these days, they doing the wrong thing anyway. They got incentive, they getting threatened to do the wrong thing. But just, you know, shit going on, shit happening. I started out talking about the officer. When I first started doing YouTube, some of y'all was watching. Well, Dude was going viral for that shit. And even though I knew how fake he was and I was exposing him, I said, you know what? I'm gonna give this dude a chance to stand on business, bro. I'm gonna reach out to him and see if he wanna work with me to really get out here and help people. I inboxed that man blocked me in my inbox, bro. I was doing lives on Facebook. Every time I started doing lives on Facebook, the first bubble that pop up with a face in it and a name on it to say they were watching my live, be Officer Tommy Norman. I quit doing my lives, bro, because I was like, man, dude trying to get me, dude trying to use something, he gonna try to flip me. I had to go block his page. Only thing is, the man got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages. I would tell the folks, I said, man, y'all gotta realize, y'all seeing these videos go viral, they on his accounts, he getting paid for that shit. Y'all running it up, sharing it, liking it, loving it. Dude was collecting a check for that shit. Like I say, it was world news. They were knowing about dude, they knew who dude was all across the country, all across the world. Game made it public that he donated 300 racks. A lot of people gonna do what God say do, which is help people and don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. So I'm pretty sure he got a lot of other money from other people that never jumped on social media or extra or what's that other shit? There's always in people's business. I can't think of it right now. But they always telling what famous people got going on. A lot of these folks don't run to these outlets and tell, hey man, I sent the police officer 50 bands, man. I sent him 25,000, man. I sent him 100 because he's doing good in the community. It looks like he's doing good in the community. That's exactly what it looks like. To the people that's outside the community. And then when the people that's inside the community, they know better say something. We really do look like haters. Because the outside world done already formed their opinion. People like to see positive shit. And you also know that some people hate to see positive shit. I'm not a hater. I like to see positive shit. But I also like to see genuine shit. I don't like to see our women and our kids being exploited. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that dude. Y'all want to change it up? Let's change it up. Man, I went and partied in Memphis this weekend. I went up there because my little friend girl from the other side of Arkansas was going to Memphis for her birthday. And I had invited her to come chill with me for my birthday last weekend. She said she couldn't make it, but she was like, I'm going to Memphis next weekend for mine. Come kick it with me. I'm like, bet I come. At the last moment while I was driving back to Arkansas, I was like, hey man, Arkansas and Memphis got a football game up there tomorrow. You want to go to the game? She was like, I can't buy no. Oh, $100. I said, man, look, I ain't asked you if you want to go. I ain't asked you to buy a ticket. I said, man, I'm from an era where if a man asks you to go somewhere, it's because he got you. And that's what I be trying to tell all these other little girls is always asking and begging for some money. Man, quit begging me and asking me for money. Fuck with me. When you fuck with a real nigga, you gonna be straight. I'm not for the trick on you, but when you with me, you ain't really gotta worry about shit, especially if it's my idea. When you not with me, don't be texting me and asking me for money and shit. That ain't me. If you ain't my woman, you don't got that privilege. If you mine, I'ma look out. If we kicking it, I'ma look out. But if I'm out here working and you on that side of the world doing what you do, man, where your job at? Get it how you live. But anyway, I was gonna try to have something with her. I don't think I am. I hate to say it ain't a new situation. I mean, it's a new situation. It's not really. We used to work together about 8-9 years ago. And we messed around back then. We got back in touch and I just, you know what I'm saying, it was what it was. And now we ain't had sex in that this weekend. We went to the game, man. Arkansas lost to Memphis. What the hell? I had my Razorback brim on. All the Arkansas fans in Memphis was loving it. Everywhere I went, they was stopping me. Man, they had clean the head. One old school dude, when I was coming up the stairs going to my seat, dude stopped me and say, boy, you clean the head. You look like a Mississippi pimp. I'm looking at the old dude like, man, give me some Fifth Sound on. Give me some on that one, bro. I don't even know what to say. I'm going to tell you what blew my mind, though. I went to the mall shopping after the game. Me and her. We both got Razorback jerseys on. But everybody stopping me, wanting to rub it in my face. Hey, bro. This is the one that blew my mind. It was a young dude. And he say, Unc. Hey, Unc, let me holler at you, Unc. I got a question for you. I said, what's up, bro? What you think about this scope? I said, it was some bullshit. He said, nah, it wasn't no bullshit. Just admit it. We was better than y'all today. We was the better team. I said, nah, you really wasn't, bro. I said, the referees got them to say y'all last. I seen touchdowns getting called back. I seen bogus ass holding penalties. And it happened on every play that we had 30, 40, 50 yards. Touchdown. They calling this shit back. I said, bro, be real. Halftime, it was 28-10. Y'all got y'all team at the last second. We were smoking y'all boots, bro. The referees haven't adjusted everything to say y'all that. And just like last week, we still could have won. Fumble. On the way to a touchdown. And this fumble, I ain't even gonna say we lost the ball. Dude fumbled the ball and fell on him. And the nigga reached up under him and snatched it out from up under him. How the hell that count? This man laying on the ball on the ground, that's down. Even after the fumble, it's down. The man dove on the ball. Another nigga ran over there, dove on the ground after he was already on the ball, reached under him and snatched the ball out from under his stomach. Once you on the ball and the ball on the ground, that's in possession. Shouldn't nobody be able to come over and snatch the ball later on. Remember the times I've seen us do that? Pick up the ball and run off with it, and they were like, nah, that don't count. I ain't tripping. Now I'm to the point where it's like I'm waiting to see how long it's gonna take them to fire a coach and get us somebody else in there. 3 names that I've already heard this season: Deion Sanders, John Gruden, Nick Saban. And I know what y'all think. Don't forget though, Arkansas got their bread if they want it. They not giving their bread like that to Sam Pittman. Jerry Jones ain't kicking their bread in for the football program. Tyson ain't kicking their money in for the football program like that. J.B. Hunt ain't kicking their money in for the football program like that. The other billionaire Walters ain't kicking their money in for the football program like that. But I guarantee you, if Nick Saban come through here, they be like, what he want? Give him what he want. John Gruden come through, they probably like, give him what he want. They gonna do it just the same way they did John Calipari. Like, well, we got a chance to give him what he want. And what he want. We gonna get to him. Let's make it happen. That's why I'm looking at Pippen like, bro, we love you. But we don't love you like that. If we can get old championship caliber coach up here, we don't love you like that. So yeah, I'm in Memphis, man. Y'all want to go to my Facebook page, you check it out, man. I've a couple of videos on there. It's dark because I was in the club. But we went clubbing. There's something to hold in the wild spot, man. This soul and hits or something like that. There's two clubs side by side with a liquor store in between. We was on that rowdy side. They say one side laid back and they got more suits and I guess old school. We was on that rowdy side. This type of club I like where motherfuckers ain't no anybody even gonna walk in here. Niggas be scared. Niggas be scared. But we was in that bitch kicking it, man. Ain't wasn't no. I'm gonna tell you the difference between Arkansas Club and Memphis Club from my little bit of experience like that. First of all, Memphis was BYOB, bring your own bottle. We got some spots like that, but it's mostly motorcycle clubs, not like nightlife clubs. There was BYOB. Niggas was in up going heavy weed smoke. I didn't see one fight. You club in Little Rock, you gonna see some niggas get drugged about this bitch. You gonna see some niggas get knocked the fuck out. You gonna see some bitches tearing shit up in the club. I'm in Memphis, I'm looking around like shit, who's one of these drunk ass niggas fit to ain't shit happen. We left early. I don't know what time the club closed, but it wasn't closing when we left. Because old girl was, I guess she said the weed smoke was getting to her. I don't smoke no more, but I'm sitting there bitch wondering, I'm like, damn, am I high? Am I drunk? But we was taking shots outside in the car. I came in, let me get 2 Bud Light. Let me get a Long Island and a Bud Light. That's how I be in the club. I gotta have some drink in both hands. But my hand might start doing stupid shit. And then I'm the type of dude that I can handle my liquor. I don't turn into something that once I start drinking. Now I might loosen up and get to having fun and dancing, you know what I'm saying? Might max something down or you know what I'm saying? Change like that. But I'm not fit to be out here trying to fight people and disrespecting folks and acting super tough, and liquor don't do that to me. Unless I'm drunk out of my mind, I'm gonna remember everything that went on. I'm not gonna, be blacking out and people telling me, man, you was doing this and you was doing that and you kept saying this and you was saying that. I'm not that type of dude. If I get that drunk, I'm gonna be somewhere trying to get to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never started a fight in the club or anywhere else for that matter. I don't start shit. I had some fights. I don't start that shit. I never been a bully type of dude. And even if I'm just on your ass talking about you, at a certain point, once I see it ain't a back and forth type thing, I'm gonna quit. I'm not gonna talk about you to the point where you just feel defeated, and then I'm still going in. I got the crowd laughing at you. They didn't got the better back. I'm trying. No, I ain't fit to do that to nobody. Cause I had that shit done to me when I was growing up. I know how I feel. But if we just having fun, we having fun. But once it start being fun for everybody, then it's over with. The crowd don't control me, I control the crowd. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let laughter and shit hype me up to tear you down. But if we all having fun, then we all having fun. You know, some people you can talk about their ass and they can take this shit. They gonna talk their shit back, and then it's over. It ain't over. Then somebody gone, and when y'all meet up again, it's right back on. I can do that, but I'm not gonna sit and tear nobody down, man. Have nobody feeling bad or having a bad day. I hope not. Them ain't my intentions. I don't ever want to be that person. I know how that shit feel, man. I know the type of thoughts that go through a person's head once you feel like they
In
ain't shit.
1.25 miles, take exit 55 on the right to US 167 North.
But yeah, man, I'm about to get off the highway and get on these people public roads. And I really want to get off this live so I can concentrate, man. It could be around too many pedestrians and people with kids and stuff in the car for me to just be driving around like that. Go look up all this shit that I was talking about today. You can Google Officer Tommy Norman, but if you do and you see all that good shit, make
Take
sure
exit
you
55
Google
on the
Officer
right
Tommy
to
Norman
US
arrested,
167 North.
so you can see the other shit too, both sides of the point. But like I told you, dude is white and he's a police officer. They're not gonna volunteer to tell
In
you none of the
1/4
bad
mile,
shit. You got to go
turn
find
left
it
on
yourself.
US 167 North.
But I'm gonna do my best to keep y'all updated through this situation because you know you took to go to court and all that shit.
Turn left on
The
US
wife out here already made a
167
post
North.
that she looking to get into some fun and have some fun and shit. So
Continue on the current road.
But on that note, don't be afraid to take the long road instead of the wrong road. Do things the long way instead of the wrong way. Find somebody to help. Tell somebody you love them. You know I love y'all, man, and I appreciate you. We out.